Have you ever had someone believe in you? Have you ever had someone believe in yourself? Have you ever had someone believe in you before you believe in yourself? I did. And that belief changed everything. Mr. Chairperson, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. When I first joined Toastmasters, I thought I was signing up for a simple speaking program. What I didn't realize is that I was stepping into something far more powerful, the world of mentorship. Now, let me be honest with you. When I first joined, I was a nervous wreck, unsure of myself. And I was convinced that everyone else in the room knew exactly what they were doing. And sometimes I still feel that way. Then one member stepped forward on the night of my induction ceremony that changed my journey. I accept. This member accepted the role of being my mentor. At first, I didn't even know what that meant. Did it mean that I had a personal speech coach? Did it mean that they text me reminders before meetings? Or did it mean that they'd hover over me like a helicopter parent, correcting every word? Thankfully, it was none of these. My mentor didn't just tell me how to deliver a speech. He showed me how to prepare with confidence, how to handle feedback without fear, and how to see myself not as someone trying to get through a speech, but as a communicator. I'll never forget one specific moment after a meeting. I felt like my speech had completely flopped. I forgot a line, lost my words, struggled to get over my words, stumbled to get over my words. I was ready to give up Toastmasters altogether. But my mentor pulled me aside and said, "Did you see what the audience saw? They saw courage. They saw someone who stood up, even when it was tough. And that is the mark of growth." That perspective lifted me up because mistakes were no longer failures. They were stepping stones. And believe you me, let me tell you, I've tripped on a number of stepping stones since then. At least I'm still moving forward. Another time after I thought I delivered a solid speech, my mentor gave me feedback I wasn't expecting. He said, "You don't always have to prove yourself in every sentence. Sometimes silence, pauses, and restraint speak louder." At first, I'll admit, if you've ever been told to speak less, it doesn't feel like a compliment. But when I reflected, I realized my mentor was right. I was acting on impulse instead of responding with purpose. That lesson didn't just help me in speeches. It helped me in life. With my family and at work, I started practicing patience. Instead of rushing off to defend myself, I learned to say, "That's a good point. Let me think about it." And that one shift saved me from countless arguments and 1 or 2 nights out of the doghouse. My mentor also taught me about leadership. Once when I was struggling with work, family, and Toastmasters roles, I felt like I was letting people down. He said, "Leadership is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up, being accountable, and keeping people inspired." That hit me hard because I realized manhood, leadership, and communication all share one truth. It's not about never falling. It's about how you rise and how you bring others with you. Being a protege has taught me 3 important lessons I'll never forget. 1, humility, to admit I don't have all the answers. 2, resilience, to see challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities. As the late Dr. Robert Schuller once said, "Problems are guidelines, not stop signs." And 3, legacy, pour into others, which was once poured into me. And now When I mentor others, I catch myself repeating the same words my mentor once gave me. Sometimes I laugh, thinking, wow, I've officially become that guy. But then I remember mentorship is not about cloning someone. It's about helping others discover their own voice and inspiring them to create their own passion. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, mentorship is more than guidance. It's transformation. My mentor believed in me before I believed in myself. And because of that, I can now stand before you, not just as a speaker, but as someone ready to lead and pour into others. So this evening, I leave you with this. Don't run from being a protege. Embrace it. And when the time comes, step forward as a mentor, because your guidance may not just improve someone's speech, it might just change their life. Mr. Chairman.